And the game is on now, and Joseph's are on the attack. Ball broken inside now, and Joseph still playing forward, and the shot in towards the goals is high and dangerous ball. It has gone wide. First wide of the game for St. Joseph's. Kick out now for Courtwood, taken by Robert Wilson now towards the centre of the field. Held and fouled there by Joseph's, and Courtwood now on the attack. Robert Flynn now with the free. Robert sends it low up towards Niall Dunner, I think it is, in the far side of the field. Niall now racing towards it, but beaten to it there by the wing half back for St. Joseph's, George Brophy. George sends down the far side of the field in towards corner forward for Joseph. Can't quite make out what it is from here. The ball pulled on there by Paddy Wilson. There was breaks outside. There's a chance now for Joseph to get the first goal of the game. This is a dangerous ball in towards the edge of the square, and it breaks inside and it's let out wide, and another kick out for Courtwood. St. Joseph's now applying all the pressure here in the early minutes. Kick out by Robert Wilson now towards Paddy Wilson. The ball falls from Paddy's hand and is pulled on along the ground. Collect there for St. Joseph's. The quick free taken, but the referee calls it back. Has to be taken again. Referee Joey Sweeney from Port Harrington. Free in now for St. Joseph's to be taken by Cahill Fleming, and Cahill sends it wide. Second wide for St. Joseph's now this game in the early stages. Kick out now again for Courtwood by Robert Wilson. Robert sends it low over towards the side of the field. Gathered there inside for St. Joseph, but blocked down, taken by Paddy Wilson for Courtwood. Paddy sends a low ball up towards Niall Miller. The ball breaks off Niall's foot now towards Desmond McNair. Desmond pulls on the ground and towards Laura B, and Laura is beaten to it, but centre half back, but the ball breaks inside and it's collected with the full back for St. Joseph's. Brian Brennan. Brian drives down the field. The ball has gone inside over heads. David O'Connell rests across for Courtwood. The ball breaks out of David's hands and it goes out towards the end line, and it's kept in play there for St. Joseph by the full forward Mark Maloney. Mark now gathers the ball, takes it up into his hand, loses the ball. Been well tackled there by Robert Wilson, but the line ball is given and it's a line ball for Courtwood. Line ball now to be taken by Brendan Wilson. Brendan sends it low up towards far side of the field towards Niall Dunner. Niall goes down on the left foot and takes it up into his hand, turns inside and sends it up to the same side of the field, up towards midfielder Paddy Wilson. Towards Michael Carroll it is. Michael Carroll now racing inside, sends in a high ball in towards the goals. Gathered inside by Niall Miller. There's a chance here, well blocked down by fullback St. Joseph's, Ian Donnelly, or Enda Butler. Great block down. Out towards Michael Carroll again, but it's collected this time by Niall Dunner. Niall goes on a solo run in towards the goals. There's a chance here now for Courtwood, sends in a high ball towards the goals and it goes wide. A good chance there for Courtwood, but gone wide as well. Score's hard to come by. Weather is not very suitable for football, raining heavily all morning. The ball kicked out again for St. Joseph's by Raymond Keeley. Raymond Keeley's kick out goes towards Paddy Wilson. Paddy tries to break inside and is foul as he does so, and he'll take this free himself for Willie No. He hands it in towards Niall Miller. Niall now from about 20 metres out from the hand. Niall sends in towards the goal. The dangerous ball in, held inside by the centre field for St. Joseph's. Andrew Brophy again. Andrew sends it out to far side of the field. It's collected there for St. Joseph's. The ball pulled on by Robert Wilson, full back. The ball comes back inside again. It's dropped and it breaks down and it's pulled on again. It's very scrappy play at the minute now. The ball comes out this side of the field, pulled on by Martin Bean on the ground. Desmond McNair gets it. Desmond drops the ball. It's collected inside by Ronan Brophy. Ronan Brophy now sends it up high up into the air. It drops inside. It's collected by full forwards to St. Joseph's. Cahill Fleming, but Cahill loses the ball. It's collected by Robert Flynn. Brilliantly blocked down again by Cahill Brophy. And St. Joseph's now trying to get in for towards goals, but the ball is fouled on the ground and it's a free out for Courtwood. Free taken quickly out towards Paddy Wilson. Paddy now sends it low up towards centre half forward Laura Bean. Laura beaten to a Downey girl on either team today. The ball sent in here towards corner forward for St. Joseph's, Mark Maloney. Mark now sends it inside in towards centre field player, but if he falls, loses the ball, collected by the full back for Courtwood and sent out this side of the field towards Martin Bean. Martin goes in a solo run, tries to hop the ball, doesn't succeed too easily. The ball sent in towards the goals. Ball breaks towards Laura Bean for Courtwood. Laura loses the ball. pulled on the ground by her again, sent inside, collected her by full back. Enda Butler, Enda now drives it out long down the centre of the field. Out towards the centre field player, Colin Kelly now goes a solo run. Colin now sizes himself and sends in a high ball in towards the goals again, but this looks dangerous, but it goes wide again. Scores are very hard to come by now here. Kick out again now for Courtwood, taken by their full back. Robert Wilson sends it out to the side of the field. It goes over the head. The ball gathered at this time with wing half forward for St. Joseph's. Pulled on up into the air. Ball broken by the centre field man. A tall fella again. He has it in his hands. Ronan George sends in towards the goals, but is blocked inside by David O'Connell. David turns back inside and drives the long ball out towards the centre of the field. Out there to collect his Michael Carroll is intercepted, and there's a great chance to score here. This looks good, and it's the first score of the game for St. Joseph's. A great score by wing half back Dennis Keeley. Very good score from about 20 metres out. 1 point to St. Joseph's and no score as of yet for Courtwood. The kick out now from 20 metres out for Courtwood by Robert Wilson. It goes up towards the far side of the field. Gathered over there by Niall Dunner. Niall now hops the ball and plays it low. The ball is collected now, pulled along the side of the field, broken inside again, and it's collected now by Robert Flynn, centre half back court, well gathered. Robert tries to fist it out, but he loses the ball. Pulls on the ground, is collected now by Martin Bean for Courtwood. Martin is fouled and it's a free in for Courtwood again. Joseph's now leading by 1 point to no score. Paddy Wilson, the referee, holds it up for a second, but now he brings it up for descent. Now drives in a long ball in towards the edge of the square. Ball breaks inside. Gathered by Niall Miller. Niall is surrounded by Joseph's men, and he's fouled as he tried to break his way out with the ball. And he steadies himself to take this free himself. 10 metres out. Niall drives it over the bar. First score for Courtwood, and the sides are level at a point each. Kick out now for St. Joseph by Raymond Keeley. Raymond sends it over towards the side of the field, out towards his midfielder. His midfielder goes for it, but seemed to get hurted as he did so, and the referee blows up. There's centre field man injured there, Colin Kelly, but he seems to be okay. It's slightly winded, I'd imagine. The referee will throw in the ball. Ball breaks from Colin Kelly and Paddy Wilson. Martin being put left footed up this side of the field towards corner forward. Stephen can't get to his click with the corner back, and he sends it high, but not long. But it's gathered by Colin Kelly's midfield partner St. Joseph's, but the ball breaks inside. Well won by Robert Flynn, and Robert Flynn is fouled as he tried to make his way forward with the ball. Free in for St. Joseph's now, just underneath us here in the main stand. Free taken by Paddy Wilson short towards Niall Miller. Niall now sends in low towards Michael Carr. Michael drives in towards the goals. A dangerous ball, well held by the goalkeeper. Good save by the goalkeeper, Raymond Keeley. Well saved, but drove it out towards centre field. Paddy Wilson gathered this one, but he sends it in towards the goals, but sends it wide. A point each now for St. Joseph's and Courtwood. The ball sent out low, but the goalkeeper again out towards the far side of the field, out towards wing half back Andrew Brophy. Kick is blocked and pulled on again by Paddy Wilson. Paddy Wilson's ball is sent in towards Niall Miller. Niall has the ball, seemed to overplay, but didn't, and send it back towards Michael Carr. Michael sends a high ball, a dangerous ball, broken inside by Laura Bean. Laura now loses the ball. Let's get it in to Colin Kelly again for St. Joseph's centre field, playing very well at the minute. He drives his kick out towards the centre of the field, but gathered there by Paddy Wilson. Paddy now is going in towards the goals. He plays it once or twice off the toe and sends in a high ball, a good ball, and a great score from Paddy Wilson and over the bar. Courtwood now lead by 2 points to 1. Very good football for the conditions we have here today. Rain is falling fairly steadily. Kick out again for St. Joseph's by goalkeeper Raymond Keeley. Raymond sends it out towards the centre field, out over the fingers of both midfielders, gathered inside and sent in a high ball in towards goals but gone wide. Thomas Kavanagh with that shot at the goals. Courtwood now seems to be getting on top. Kick out again now for St. Joseph's. We take him by full back. Enda Butler. Enda sends a long kick, a very good kick out towards centre field. Flicked on by centre field man Colin Kelly. The ball breaks outside. Robert Wilson now chasing after along with full forward. The full forward gets it. Mark Maloney now tries to race inside. But his way is held up by full back and Robert Wilson, and Robert gets a free for his efforts. And he'll take it himself. Sends it low up the far side of the field. Out towards Michael Carr. The ball breaks off of Michael's boot. Pulled on again by Robert Wilson. Out towards the centre of the field. Towards Paddy Wilson. Paddy Wilson now for Courtwood. Gathers the ball. Takes it on his toe and he's on a solo run. He's making great progress in towards the goals. He sends in a shot towards the goals. A good shot. Another good save by the goalkeeper again for St. Joseph's. And he's coming out the ball and seemed to be fouled as he was doing so, but the ball is played out wide. Good goalkeeping again there by the goalkeeper for St. Joseph's, Raymond Keeley. And the kick out now again. Enda Butler now with the kick out. Sends it over towards this side of the field. A strong kick. Intercepted there by Martin Bain. Drops the ball. Gathered inside by Cathal Fleming. Cathal is fouled and free to be taken by Colin Kelly for St. Joseph's. Colin sends a high long ball up in very high up in towards the air. Goes in towards pull back again for Courtwood. Robert Wilson. Robert has it now. Trying to play his way out. 3 Joseph's men around him. Tries to clear the ball and blocked down and is gathered inside by corner forward St. Joseph's. Niall Moore. Niall now sends a low ball in towards the goals. There's a chance here now for St. Joseph's. A good chance for goal, but the ball is dropped and pulled on there by David O'Connell. Pulled on again by Paddy Wilson now towards the centre of the field. Coming onto it, Colin Kelly. Well flicked up. He gathered this himself again. He sends in a great shot in towards the goals, and that's a very good score from Colin Kelly for St. Joseph's. A very good score, and the scores now are 2 points for Joseph's and 2 points for Courtwood. Kick out again for Courtwood by Robert Wilson. High out towards the centre field. Colin Kelly is under this one again. He drops it but gathers it himself. He sends another ball in towards full forward again, but under this one is full back for Robert Wilson. Robert drives out towards the far side of the field, out towards Niall Donoghue. Niall gathers the ball, is ahead of his man. Sidesteps him and sends a left foot kick up the far side of the field out towards Michael Carroll. Michael can't make it, and the ball is taken again for St. Joseph, sent in towards the goal. A high ball again, huge kick. The ball breaks inside. David O'Connell for Courtwood. The cornerback tries to get to it, but he can't get to it. It's collection for St. Joseph. Sent the ball across towards the goals, and a dangerous ball across the goals, but gone wide. Could have gone anywhere. Kick out now again for Courtwood. There's time to be done there from Courtwood cornerback David O'Connell. Play held up momentarily, and the kick out now again from Courtwood by Robert Wilson. Robert drives out this side of the field out towards Paddy Wilson. Paddy Wilson now going for the ball. Loose and is collected there for St. Joseph's. Paddy Wilson gathers it for Courtwood instead, and it's foul as he gathered it, and it's a free out now for Courtwood. Paddy to take it himself. He sends a low ball out towards Michael Carroll for Courtwood. Michael goes down the ball, gathers it, sidesteps his man, takes it on his own, drives in towards the goals again. A high ball in towards the goals. Intercepted there and dropped. Pulled on by Laura Bean out towards Niall Miller. Niall Miller sends a low ball out towards Stephen Wilson. Stephen Wilson with a chance. A low ball towards the goals, and the goalkeeper gathers this one again, and Ray McKeely sends out towards the centre of the field. The ball dropped again there for St. Joseph's now on attack, and the ball driven high down towards the full forward again. Under this one again, a slice kick out towards Colin Kelly for St. Joseph's. Colin now making strikes in towards the goals. He's gone in a long way towards the goal. A shot for goal and blasted into the back of the net. A goal for St. Joseph's. Colin Kelly, the scorer, and St. Joseph's lead by a goal and 2 points to 2 points. Kick out now again for Courtwood, held outside the centre field. Joseph's now starting to dominate. Ball sent in high again towards full forward, gathered there by full back Robert Wilson. Robert now drives it out far side of the field. Out towards the centre field man Michael Carr. Michael can't get to it. The ball pulled on. Martin Bean comes into it, but Desmond McNair would lose it. Just on the attack again now. High ball in again. Dangerous ball in. Up for hands. Go up for the ball. Breaks down and it breaks out this side of the field. Niall Maloney has it, but Niall fouls the ball on the ground. It's a free out for Courtwood again. kick out for Courtwood. Grabbed inside, Robert Flynn trying to get it up. Can't do so, the ball breaks back towards Paddy Wilson. Paddy Wilson now sends a low ball out towards Michael Carroll, centre field, and Michael drops the ball but gathers it again. He sends a low ball in towards Paddy Wilson, but it's gone away from him. Paddy Wilson now with the ball in his hand. Left footed, a shot towards the goals, high in towards the goals again, and the goalkeeper leaves the goal and the ball has gone wide. Kick out now for Enda Butler for St. Joseph's, full back. Drives it high out towards the centre field. Under this one now is Colin Kelly again. Colin flicks it on with the fist again. He's dominating things in centre field there. Gathered this time by David O'Connor for Court. He drives it low up towards centre half forward. Laura's beaten over centre half back for St. Joseph, but he lets it pass him and gathered outside by the wing half back for St. Joseph, driven up towards full forward again. A great tussle between full back and full forward. The ball pull on along the ground and pull on again out towards Michael Carroll for Court. Michael now pulls on it again. The ball gathered now by Desmond McNair. He flicks it out towards Michael Carroll again. Dropped by Michael. Soccer style by Michael in towards Laura Bean for Court with centre half forward. Laura gives it back to Niall Dunher. Niall now falls as he tries to get the ball up into his hand, and he's fouled as he tried to step inside. And it's a free in for Courtwood. Free to be taken now by Niall Dunher. Left footed in towards the goals, and it's high by Niall and over the bar. A good score for Courtwood now. And St. Joseph still lead by a goal and 2 to 3 points. Kick out now. Again, St. Joseph's by Enda Butler. Enda sends it high and out towards the far side of the field. Flicked on again by Colin Kelly in towards the ball. Breaks back inside. Niall Miller goes down and he falls. He does so, gives it back. There's a chance now for Shane Dunher. Shane let the ball slip from his fingers and gathered by Enda Butler for St. Joseph's again. Full back left foot down the far side of the field. Going for their centre half forward for St. Joseph's. Cahill Fleming. Cahill drives in towards the goals. There's a chance now for soccer style on the ground again from corner forward. Just in towards full forward. Mark Maloney. Mark now trying to gather the ball up. Niall. Mark pulls on the soccer style out towards the far side of the field. Not a good pass for him, and out towards Desmond McNair for Courtwood. Desmond now gathers the ball and tries to come up with it in his foul as he does so. Takes the free quickly along the far side of the field out towards Niall Dunher. Niall can't get out. The ball is gathered now for St. Joseph's again by Colin Kelly. Colin now trying to make his way through in his foul as he does so. And the free to be taken. Colin Kelly now with his free. He sends it high. It goes across towards full forward and full back. Ball breaks down. Paddy Wilson gathers the ball into his hand. He's on the solo run now, tries to make his way up the centre of the field. He's after making 20 yards. He did so. Sending towards Niall Dunher. Up goes Laura B. And Laura has the ball in her hand now, trying to make progress as she does so. Fists it back towards Michael Carroll. Michael now trying to burst his way through and is foul as he does so. A free in again now for Courtwood, and this to be taken by Niall Dunher again, left footed. This could be a bit far out for Niall. Little bit to one side, but Niall steadies himself, sends in low towards the goals again. The ball breaking outside by Laura being down, and goes Shane Dunher. Shane now has it in his hand, tries to get the swinging towards the goals. Ball breaks inside. A chance pulling on there, pulled on by several but gathered by none, and as this time it comes out towards Thomas Gavin. Thomas sends it in, fisting towards the goals. Colin Kelly is there again for St. Joseph, centre field man playing on the full back line. This ball comes out this side of the field, ready for the is Brendan Bean, and the ball breaks off him, and it's a line ball. Not sure as the direction yet, but I think it's a hot ball. It broke off for both players. A line ball now for St. John's. The ball breaking off of Paddy Wilson's hand. Colin Kelly now with his line ball. A strong, huge kick in towards centre. Gathered brilliantly by Robert Flynn for centre half back. Drives it over the far side of the field out towards Niall Dunher. The ball bounced over the head of his marker. Niall is on the solo run now. He's going in towards the goals. He's gone inside another man again. Niall Dunher's making great progress in towards the goals. He's gone inside a few more. He takes a shot in towards the goals, and there's the best score of the game from Niall Dunher. A very good score. A goal and 2 points for Josephs and 4 points for Courtwood. Probably the best score of the game so far. Kick out again by Enda Butler. He said drives out low, but the ball is blocked and the referee is blowing his whistle, and it's half time. Second half now about to be starting. Half-time score, St. Joseph's 1-2. Courtwood 4 points. Throw in now by the referee again. Second half is underway. St. Joseph's on the attack again now. Colin Kelly for St. Joseph's centre field. Gives it to his midfield partner. Ronan Brophy. Ronan now bursting his way through. Twists and turns and drives in towards the edge of the square. Ball breaks inside. There's a good chance for Joseph's here. The ball breaks down. It's pulled on now over the end line for, in adult football, the equivalent of a 45-metre kick. But this will be considerably shorter. Back to him, it's probably 30, takes it short along the ground. The ball given back to him along soccer style, but possibly could lose this. It's a free out for a heavy challenge on Michael Carroll, and Michael gets up very quickly, and the ball will be taken by Brendan Wilson. Brendan leaves it behind him to brother Paddy, and Paddy now will take this free. Paddy hands it back now to centre half back for Courtwood, Robert Wilson. Robert now takes a short out towards Desmond McNair. Desmond holds the ball. He gives a low ball out towards Niall Donoghue. Niall now tries to keep this inside the field. He succeeds in doing so, but gives it back to St. Joseph's instead. The ball is lost inside. There's a chance here now. Niall gathers it himself. Niall now is making his way in towards the goals. He almost falls. He gets it back on his toe. Left footed in towards the goals. Again, a dangerous ball in towards Laura B. Laura reaches up but can't reach it, and it goes out and wide. Kick out now for Enda Butler and St. Joseph's full back. He drives it high out towards centre field. Up goes Paddy Wilson. Ball breaks down. Paddy loses it. It's gathered instead by Colin Kelly for St. Joseph. Colin now a high ball out towards the far side of the field. Martin being beaten to it there. The ball breaks inside. Robert Flynn now tackles to the half forward. And a free in for St. Joseph's. This free now to be taken by Ronan Brophy for St. Joseph's. Ronan sends in low, comes to centre half back Robert Flynn. The ball breaks off now towards Michael Carroll. Michael Carroll for Courtwood now sends a low ball up towards centre half forward. Laura now, the only girl who can't get the ball down, and it goes Thomas Kavanagh, and Thomas is fouled, and it's a free in for Courtwood again. Paddy Wilson now for Courtwood to take this free from the hand. Paddy sends it in towards full forward. Niall Miller. Niall is beaten out to the ball breaks inside. It's gathered away wing half back for St. Joseph's. Collected by Colin Kelly. Colin now drives this ball down towards centre half forward. It's broken inside, pulled on by Robert Wilson. Robert pulls on it again. Very lucky to get away with that one, but efficient nevertheless. The ball, Martin sends it up towards Michael Carroll. Michael gathers into his hand. Michael now doesn't delay, sends a high ball in towards the goals. The ball breaks side, broken down. Niall Miller is under this one. Niall has it, throws it back towards midfielder Paddy Wilson. Paddy sends in a high ball in towards Niall Donoghue. Niall Donoghue's got inside a chance, and a great goal for Courtwood from Niall Donoghue. Finished expertly to the back of the net. And Courtwood now go into a lead of 1 goal and 4 points to a goal and 2 for St. Joseph's. Very quick thinking by Paddy Wilson, and great goal by Niall Donoghue. And the kick out again now for St. Joseph's. Enda Butler drives out to far side of the field, flicked down by Colin Kelly, but one hand on the back and the other flicking it on, and it's a free in for Courtwood again. Colin probably the best underage player to be seen in the county this year. This free now to be taken by Paddy Wilson for Courtwood. Paddy now from the hand, the high ball in, out, spread now towards Niall Donoghue again. Niall lets it bounce, goes to go down on it, gathers up very quickly, has it into his hand, tries to break free, tries to sidestep, sends a low ball in towards Jonathan Stack. Jonathan goes down the ball with left footed, pulled on it but blocked inside, goes after it again, a lot of pulling and towing, and Niall Donoghue has it, gives it back towards Michael Carroll. Michael sends in a low ball in towards the goals, gathered there by Enda to the centre half back for St. Joseph's. Dennis Keely's blocked, shots blocked. There's a huge scramble in there, pulling on it. Niall Miller grabs it. Niall drives it up over his head. The ball breaks out towards Laura B, and Laura lets the ball fall through her hands. It's gathered inside by Colin Kelly for St. Joseph's centre field. Colin gives it back to his midfield partner. The ball breaks inside again. Colin Kelly goes after it, but the ball breaking down. David O'Connell pulls on along the ground towards across the goals. Niall Donoghue spins round, we can't get it up. It's pulled on the ground again. Down and it goes. Jonathan Stack. Jonathan back towards Paddy Wilson. Paddy sends in a shot towards the goals, but this one goes wide. Kick out by Enda Butler. Enda drives it low towards Colin Kelly again. Colin goes down the ball, can't get it up, he has it now. Pulls on across the side of the field. High out over the heads of half backs and half forwards. Dennis McNair now loses the ball Hopped twice for St. Joseph's, a free, well spotted by the referee, a free for Courtwood. This to be taken by Michael Carroll from the hand. Michael now takes this quickly and low towards Niall Dunner again. Niall breaks the ball and gathers it himself. Left footed, steps inside, sends in the low ball up towards this side of the field again towards Jonathan Stack. Jonathan goes down the ball. Soccer styles it out towards Desmond McNair. Desmond now has the ball into his hand. Desmond trying to break free. Very hard to work it out, but taken off him. And gathered for St. Joseph's. Blocked down again, well played with Desmond McNair. St. Joseph's still on the attack here now. Wing half back, flicks it back towards the end of Butler end now, or Niall Brophy, and Brophy sends it over the line, and it's a line ball for Courtwood. Courtwood now applying lots of pressure here in the early stages of the second half. Line ball taken quickly. Michael Carr goes down and gathers it himself, sends it up the same side of the field. A bit of a scramble for the ball, but it's a line ball again. Honest goal, line ball for Courtwood now. This to be taken from Niall Dunner. Niall left footed low along the ground towards Michael Carroll. Michael gathers it, steps inside, gives it a low pass in towards Jonathan Stack. Jonathan goes down the ball but can't seem to gather it up. And it's a 30-metre free in for Courtwood. This to be taken by Niall Miller or Paddy Wilson. The referee now stands on the spot. This to be taken from the ground. The rain is eased off now for second half. Paddy takes this one short. It's intercepted there for Enda Butler. Enda loses the ball. Paddy Wilson gathers himself. He throws it out towards Niall, but it's blocked down well there. Wing half back St. Joseph's. This time he's gathered by Butler. Butler drives up this side of the field. On to this comes Brendan Wilson. Brendan now trying to intercept this. Brendan sits into one side. It's pulled on along the ground. Robert Flynn tries to get under. There's a huge scramble. Pulled on along the ground again. And pulled on again on the scatter this time by Brophy. Ronan Brophy has gone up along the inside of the ball. Sends in a low ball across the goals. Intercepted by Robert Wilson. Robert drops the ball but pulls on along the ground. But there's a Brendan Desmond McNair is injured here on the ground, and there's a referee has stopped play just for a moment.